all nursepreneurs have really kind of been such an expert at leveraging TikTok and social media to really grow your audience and to really get your story out there. And obviously, you have such an inspiring story. I think so many new grads in the ICU and healthcare workers can kind of resonate with your story. So I would love if you have any tips to share about just getting your story out there and leveraging TikTok and socials and conferences and partnerships as a way to kind of get your business growing and going.
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, if you aren't on social media, like you got to get on social media. You got to get on something to promote and share your story. I think I've learned so much even in this last year just with learning how to navigate the different social media scenes because each one is a little bit different. I had absolutely no idea what I was doing when I started TikTok. I didn't have TikTok before I started. I just like jumped in and got going and started posting and learned how to edit videos and like learned about trending sounds and stuff like that. So it's come a long way, I would say. I always joke with my husband because he'll be like, what are you doing as I'm scrolling TikTok? I'm like, I'm doing research. Like, I'm doing research on what to post and like what's cool and what's not cool. So definitely have to be on social media and posting on TikTok and just like sharing your story and how you got started. I think that resonates with a lot of people too. Um, Instagram's the same thing, kind of like on Reels or posting, and just the reach that you're able to get with so many different nurses is incredible. With conferences, that's actually something that I'm starting to explore a little bit more this year. Last year, I went to NTI in Philly, which is where we, finally got to meet in person for the first time. And that was my first big girl conference for Scrub Life. And I had so much imposter syndrome going. I was like, who am I? I'm just this like little nursing notes like going to be an exhibitor and this is a big company. And I was so nervous, but the connections that I made there were incredible. And if nothing else, it was such an amazing learning opportunity. I learned from so many different nurse businesses there too on like what I should do different next time or just like advice in general. And the networking alone was so invaluable. Like if you're thinking about doing a business and or starting like a nurse-led business and you're thinking about conferences, I 100% recommend doing it. I was really nervous at first because it's, not cheap to go to them and it's a huge investment. You have to take time off of work. I had to have like friends and family come with me to support me and they had to take time off of work. So it was a really big investment for like everyone supporting me to come and help me out during that week off. But it was amazing. Like I was so glad, we got to network and like you got to introduce me to people there. And I met so many other nurse businesses who just gave me such great advice that I wouldn't have otherwise met if I hadn't been there in person with them. And then also just getting to meet the nurses, like who's using my product and hear their stories and learn. I had some nurses come and share with me their experiences of being a new grad in the ICU. And those are all like invaluable experiences as well. So it was awesome. So I would say definitely if you're thinking about starting your business or trying to get out there on social media, TikTok, Instagram, Thread. I don't know. I don't even know how to use Threads. I'm not on that yet, but it's fine.
No, no, same here. I can't keep Threads is one that
I
isn't going
can't
to
keep
make it
up.
to my
There's
list so
too
far.
much.
Yeah.
And then definitely conferences. I'm excited. I'm actually going to, I had a few nursing students reach out to me on TikTok if I would go to the National Nursing Student conference
Oh
in
my
Disney this year. So I
gosh.
signed up for that one too. So I'm like,
Congrats. Oh, that's
yeah.
such a great one.
Oh,
That's going to be
really?
really
Okay.
awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah, I
Okay.
feel like
Yeah.
you'll get to, that'll be a great, I think, community to just
I
get
hope
introduced to
so.
Scrub Life
Yeah.
Notes and that's amazing.
Yeah. I hope it'll be good. Again, like I don't really know until I go, like what the turnout's going to be, but I just keep
Yeah.
telling myself, like, it'll be worth it. We'll meet people, we'll learn things that we can, apply to the future for our business. So that's at least what I'm telling myself right now. So
No, I
positive
love that.
thoughts.
I feel like in all of those responses, I really hear just this growth mindset. And I
Yeah.
feel like that's so much of what being a healthcare worker is, being a nursepreneur. Like, we don't know everything. You can never know
Right.
everything, but just
Right.
having that growth mindset and leaning in and just kind of learning something new every day.